Hello everybody and welcome back to more Minecraft Desync. Vanilla edition. We last left off, ran out of wood. So we're gonna take this nifty forest we kind of have going on out here, and we're gonna take it down. I don't know how we really need to keep this place stocked up. A lot better than I normally do. About here. Excellent. Alright, that'll decay. I need to move this down, move you out of the way. That helps me see a lot better. Having an entirely white backdrop behind my game screen when it's already dark as can be does not help me see. It will have to suffice. Okay, those. This will be hopefully my stockpile. Is there one right here? I don't know. Maybe there was. But yeah, we need trees. Not really gonna make much progress without them. So maybe I've been doing some thinking. I've been doing some thinking. My big brain thinks we should make spawn a city, like a tree, like an actual city, instead of this kind of little grotto, and that we build. Oh my! And that we build out a building or three out here, so that we already have 2 spots, but we have Coast Castle and our big painting gallery, so we at least have a center point to anchor off. Hello. We at least have a center point to anchor off of. And obviously our first ones would have to... Our first buildings would have to account for all this terrain. This terrain isn't the greatest for, quote, city building. It is nice to look at. Hard to build a city on. Maybe if I do a bit of experimentation in verticality. That might be a better way to do it. Just make it all an experiment of verticality. Gotta be careful with these trees. All of them are just big now. Isn't that the risk? Christmas stump. Wow, there are trees over here. I don't recall these being over here. I don't believe I should have any over here anyway. Oh, they're coming down anyway. Oh, maybe I did, because I see a bunch of saps. Maybe, but that does sound really cool. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start though. Obviously, you could use the castle as a center point. Because I still have to be careful. I don't want to generate... I can't really build out here. Because I don't want to accidentally generate terrain. I know we kind of generated a little bit. But I gotta be careful. This. Alley-oop. Who knows though? Maybe this will be a worthwhile endeavor. Because all the stone that we get out of the painting room could definitely be repurposed. Considering right now we're just storing it. And while yes, I don't have much cobblestone at the moment, eventually I'll have to do something with it. And maybe rebuild that shack to be a little bit better. I know that this is a cobble box. Yeah, there's a lot that would... Well, not really a lot, but definitely some big thoughts on how to make that work. Alright, we're not going to replant trees over here. We're going to leave the big Christmas stump alone. And to think we're almost 5 months in. The next year. We made it through 2 Christmases. I have to think of something grander for a Christmas build. Still gotta be built in like a day though. Kind of the theme, not really theme, but it's kind of what I've done. This is like I spent a day or two, maybe tops, on the build. The main thing, and then obviously the touch-ups. And I think I know where we would put, not our forest, but our city, the original tree farm. That really wasn't a farm, just a place where I dumped all my saplings. Across over there. It's where I originally dumped all my saps. Let me kind of leave the smallest section as like a nature preserve for now. I'd want to definitely incorporate the old base up there though. Pathway's got to go loop around here, kind of loop into there. Let's keep the retaining wall. Yeah. Alright, Christmas tree 1. The Jank Alpha 126 Christmas tree. Truly. Just random monuments. There's my head. There's my head. Oh my god. I don't come this way very often anymore because I have another hub. Oh my god. This mass. Oh dear. This is just a tumor of trees. It's up here. How bad is it? Surprisingly not bad. Looks like I clear-cutted this quite well. I certainly did a number over here because I can see my torches all the way over there. So why did I plant them like... Jesus, this guy's tall. Holy mackerel. Why are you so big? This guy's massive. He's coming down though. Huh. Yeesh. A lot of tree. Where was this tree when my... Well, I am going to need to make a giant tree house at some point. I'd rather find one for that, though, instead of trying to do that. But that's 2 updates away. That's right, I already have my beta 1.4 builds kind of planned out. Loosely. Very loosely. Yeah, at least doing a lot of heavy lifting. The idea for that one is I'm gonna rebuild some of my super duper old bases from memory. I don't have any screenshots of anything when I first got this game to beta 1.9 pre-release. So those 5 months are gone. All I have are faded memories. So it would quite literally be me trying to remember a ghost. Would it be a ghost? I'm not sure. But it definitely gives the backroom feels, because I wouldn't be able to... Because that is kind of what the backrooms is a concept. It's... I guess I'll do the thought experiment for everyone. First, take your oldest memory that you have of an architectural build. Architecture, your old home, something. The ancient McDonald's that you went to when you were 3. Something like that. Now, go try and describe that mental picture to somebody and then have them draw it. You can only describe it once. And it's kind of how I envision like the back rooms or any other kind of superliminal spaces like that. Because fundamentally, that's what it is. It is just the most terrible game of telephone ever devised. And you're stuck. So that's kind of what I would be basically doing, is I'm quite literally trying to recall something from so long ago. Would I be totally deranged and recreate it one for one? No, God, no. I did some things in that build. Like, it was the world where I didn't realize I had to make a pickaxe. I punched my happy way ass to bedrock. I'm not doing that. I'm not punching my way to bedrock. I may be committed to the bit, but I'm not that committed. That's a big tree. I would definitely have to flatten this out, or at least convert this from stone to grass. Or use some of that TNT that we have and generate now to actually blast away this landscape. It's hard. I don't know if I want to replant these trees. I really don't. I really don't know. If I'm going to do the cityscape, then these trees would be in the way of the cityscape. But if I don't do it, well, I need a place to stow these damn trees. I need a place to grow them. And growing them takes space. Did we miss a log in this guy? He's not decaying. Don't forget your logs. You'll have the floating tree stumps, and I hate those. Anyone else? Nope. Right. Alright, next tree. But yeah, I can kind of envision. I'd probably make I think the best way to go about making a city at spawn, a spawn city, is to focus way less on the city aspect. We need to treat this like a historical district, unironically. So all of our stuff should probably be no more than 4 to 5 stories tops. Like, I can lay out a road first before, like, committing to anything. And then we'll just kind of go from there. I'll have to make a center line. Center road so that we can then judge the twists and turns. But I think that would be really... just because of the entire... you know, age it up. And then we'll make a whole bunch of buildings here using the beta 1.2 stuff. Considering, ironically, a lot of the block palette has not changed besides wool. so we can really get down and be copycats. Not really copycats, but it'll look like the Alpha Beta Center. How many more trees we got? A lot. Not really. Just keep chopping, just keep chopping. This rail line doesn't even get used anymore. It's the real tragedy. Ooh, subway line. No. And immediately shoot that down. Everything in town needs to be gatherable at walking speed. You can't just sprint through town. Hello, big tree. My nemesis. Anyone else have a log? Yep, there you are. Who else? Doesn't appear to be anyone else. Yeah, you're decaying now. And now we just got this goofy little line of trees here. As much as I want to keep trying to save my axe, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered half the time. Oh, hello. Damn, there's a skeleton here already? I didn't even hear you. Goodbye. Alright, well, we're full, so I guess we're going to stop chopping trees. In any case, hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desynced Vanilla Edition. Bye!